Start streaming. Why is it a black screen? There's eclipse. There it is. Uh, so there we go. Yep. Awesome. Love that. Okay. Let's create a new Java project. I have nothing to project name. We'll just call it text game. Sure. Why not? Uh, Next. Okay, I'm not gonna mess with any of that. I have no idea what any of that does. Source. In package test game. Text game. Main. Okay. Let's open up main. What is happening? Okay. That's weird. We're gonna delete that. I'm gonna create a new project. Sorry, that was me. That was my experimentation with the last. I was me just checking to make sure things worked the way great. Okay. For some reason my stream is lagging. Great. We'll call it something brilliant like no. Okay. Let's go. One second. No sort of organization here at all. There we are. And we'll just sit there. Sit that there. Hopefully something happens. Alrighty. Let's call this good game because that's exactly what it's going to be. It is a good game. Good game source. And we'll create a new class. We'll create a, why not call it main? Main.java, and because it's the main, it'll have the, and, just to make sure things are going as planned. Go in with a good old hello world. And yeah, that works. I am officially a pro hacker. Okay, that's okay. Let's try something a little better. Maybe system dot. Okay, so that's our main method there. Let's create some other methods as well. So, I would like the various different. I would like to be able to do various different things in the game. So, I think first and foremost, we should have a public static void I need to be able to have a combat system, so we'll just call it battle. Public static void bank, so that we have a place to deposit our coins. Public static void yes, shop, so we can buy gear and items. Public static void public static void. We want a place to rest. Actually, I think this would be better to be called in. And public static. How about public static void character, so we can update our character, equip gear, things like that. Equip gear, look at our use our levels, and then we'll want public static void exit, which will allow us to exit from. So let's see here. Those are our different methods for the main class. Let's first off go separate them like that. And I guess we'll just get started. So let's set up the introduction. We'll set up a few global public int actually no, we're gonna make variables as we go. That would probably be a better idea, I would think. So let's see. Trying to think of where even to start here. I guess we'll just system.out.print line. Welcome, player, to the game. It's a bit of a corny introduction, but if it works, it works. Welcome to the game. System.out.println. You begin in a small village. You begin in a small village. Gotta add a semicolon. Print line. What would you like to do? Print line. Monsters. Fight monsters. Go to shop. Go to shop. Go to bank. Adventure, bank, shop, rest, character, or exit game. Exit. Yes, here we're going to add our first global variable up here, public static, public static scanner, scanner equals new scanner, system.in, and we got to import that. Yippee. String player choice equals scanner dot next line. Okay. Now then, we will do our switch statement. Switch player choice. Case case player choice equals player choice dot to lowercase. case adventure. Gotta put that in quotes. Does it do this? No. That's apparently not correct. Why are you... Case adventure. I don't know why that was affected. Case adventure. Actually, we don't need that. And then we will call the battle method case bank. We also got to add pass. No, that's not the correct break, not pass. Pass is a different language. Bank, call the bank method. Break. Case. Case. Shop. Struggling a little bit here. We call the shop method. And then we break. Case. Rest. Why? Yeah, that's case rest. We enter the rest method. Oh, sorry, in. When we break. Case character. Yes, this is all very entertaining, I'm sure. Character. Enter the character method. Break. And case. Let's see. Exit. Exit. We enter the exit. Method, and we break, and then default system dot out dot line that is not a valid input. Great. And then we break. So, now then. create a new public static running boolean running equals true. I didn't spell. That's right. Public static boolean running equals true. So while running So now it will, and that just makes the exit function probably the easiest function to write, as we just running equals false. System.out.println thanks for playing. And we can easily test that one. So let's run. What would you like to do? Exit. Thanks for playing. And it ends the game. So now I'm going to system.out.println you fight a monster. System.out. Oh, what am I doing there? System.out. You go to the bank. System.out.println you go to the store. System.out.println you rest. And system.out.println you check your character. Great. So now we can run the game, and I would like to adventure. You fight a monster. To the game. We could probably shorten or format this a little better. Begin in a small village. What would you like to do? I would like to enter the do. I'm going to change this to a normal print statement. That should be good. Great. We actually don't need this print statement. You enter the village. What would you like to do? Well, yeah. I'm going to format this a little better. Make it at least somewhat pretty. So we'll use like that. Great. Now that looks a lot better. I'm actually going to do Java. I forgot how to do this. Okay. Well, we're just going to do it like this for now. And I'm sure there will be a better way of going about it that I will become aware of later. Right now, we're going to do that. We're going to see how that looks. I'd say that looks pretty okay. You enter the village. What would you like to do? Adventure. You fight a monster. You enter the village. What would you like to do? Bank. Go to the bank. Would like to shop. You go to the store. Would like to rest. I rest. I would like to check my character. Character. And now I would like to exit. Thanks for playing. Very nice. And that's the end of the program. So the exit works. The exit works. And this functionally works. So now let's create ourselves. I think what I'm going to do, yes, is create so what I'm gonna do, new class, and the class shall be called player. going to have public void player constructor time. What are you complaining about? This method has a constructor name. Yeah, we can't do. And player will accept the following. We want int or string name, int health, int damage, int special damage, what is going on there? That was weird. Int armor, armor, int XP, int level, and int coins. Okay. Great. And with that, we will do int name equals, string name, oops, string name equals name, int health equals health. Why are you upset at me? Why? Okay, let's try this then. String name int health, int damage, int special damage, int armor, int XP, armor, int XP, int level, int coins. Okay, now this dot name equals name. This dot health equals health. This dot special damage equals special damage. This dot armor equals armor. This dot XP equals XP. This dot level equals level. And this dot coins equals coins. Okay. should be able to create a player object. Player equals new player equals new player. We'll do John Hero. John Hero, his health will be 100. His damage will be 3. His damage will be 3. His special damage will be 10. His, what was it? Armor will be 0. Start off. His XP will be 0. His level will be 1. And his good old-fashioned coins will give him 200 coins to start. Player equals new player. Awesome. Great. Player equals new player. There we go. So now, if we go over to character, we can check our stats. This will be what the check character is for now. It will be system dot print line. And I think we will name plus name player dot name. Health. Health. Player dot health. Next up is damage. Player dot damage. Actually, we'll do attack. That's a little easier. Special attack. Player dot special damage. Special attack. Armor, I believe, is what's next. Yes. So player armor. Player dot XP level. And finally, coins. Player dot coins. Your current stats are try our best to keep this centered like that. And yeah, that'll have to do. Let's see how that looks. Character. Okay. Yes. That's interesting. Let's try that. Character. There we go. That probably looks better. That'll have to do for now. That'll have to do for now. Anyway. Great. I'm also going to do random, and we'll have to import random. that'll be pretty great. Okay. So we have let's do public int max health. Let's equal 100. Public int target HP target XP equals, for the sake of testing, we'll just do 100 as well. Let's see, what else? We'll do public int true armor equal to, well, we'll set it to what's 0 for now, I guess. Anything else? We want to add no, I don't think any other. No. So let's do the rest now. Let's do rest now. You rest. If player health is less than true max health, static public. Great, I know. We're making sure it's a global variable twice. Okay. Max health. Player dot health equals max health. That's weird. Okay. Else if player dot health is equal to max health system dot out dot print line, you were already max health. Player health equals max health. I don't know why it's doing that. That's how you get it to stop. That's how you get that to stop. Okay. Great. So, if I were to set equals 30, then we would go over here, player.health plus out of plus max health we can, oh, there's an error somewhere. Probably missed a semicolon. Here, I knew it. Semicolon. Let's try character. Now, of course, this will just so we'll do it at the start, so it's not setting it every time. Layer.health. That's not exactly what I wanted to do. So, character health equals 30. Ooh. Rest. Rest, you've been healed to full. Your health is now 100. Character. And I'm 100 out of 100. And then we rest again, and you are already max health. Very nice. All right, so that works. Great. That looks good, but you know, it's probably me getting deceived. You rest at the inn. Why is that not formatting? Oh, that's why it's not formatting. Good. We're already max health. You've been healed to full. Your health is now. So let's do this again. Player dot health equals 30. 30. Rest. So that could use a few more. That could use being knocked over a little bit. Maybe there. Let's try that. Rest. A little bit more nudging. There you go. That's probably rest. Great. Perfect. Oh. Okay. Great stuff. Great stuff. So that's the most simple. I mean, yeah, it's gonna get a little complicated from here. The bank might be the next thing I knock out, just because, of course, the combat is going to be the really hard part. Then I might have to save that for tomorrow, because it's starting to get a little late. And, you know how it is. Alrighty. Let us get rid of that. And for right now, let's do the bank next, because the bank will be pretty simple. It's just a basic banking program. Okay. String. System.out.line. System.out.println. Check balance. Deposit. Withdraw. Exit. I never closed the scanner. I should do that. At the end of the class main. Close the scanner. Don't forget to do that. That's a very important thing. Bank string bank choice equals scanner dot next line. If bank choice dot equals check balance. System let's actually public static int balance equals 0. Your current balance is plus balance. You currently have plus coins coins your inventory. Else if bank choice dot equals deposit choice equals bank choice equals deposit. And then we'll have if player dot coins we gotta do system dot out dot print line. How much would you like to deposit? Do a normal print. How much would you like to deposit? The answer will be deposit equals int deposit equals scanner dot next int. If deposit is less than coins, player dot coins if deposit is less than player dot coins, system dot out dot print line. You don't have enough coins to deposit that amount. You currently have that much in your inventory. Else if deposit is less than 0, less than or equal to 0, dot out dot print line, you cannot deposit negative or 0 coins. Else deposit deposit plus equals balance. System dot out dot print line. You deposited plus deposit coins into the bank. Plus balance. Great. Love to see it. Else if bank choice dot equals withdraw bank choice equals withdraw int withdraw equals 0 equal system dot out dot print line how much would you like to withdraw? Int withdraw equals scanner dot next int. If withdraw is greater than, I guess we're gonna have to make it a public. No, I'm gonna make it, oh, if withdraw is greater than balance. Never mind. That's I'm an idiot. If withdraw is greater than balance, system dot out dot print line you do not have enough coins in the bank to withdraw that amount. Very good. Pretty awesome. Awesome stuff. Okay. Else if withdraw is less than or equal to 0, system dot out dot print line, system dot out dot print line, you cannot withdraw negative or 0 coins. You cannot withdraw negative or 0 coins. Else coin I almost forgot up here. Good thing I remembered. Coins minus equals deposit player dot coins. That's a little. Oh, it's because. Minus equals withdraw. You have withdrawn plus withdraw coins from the bank. You now have plus coins, player dot coins, your inventory. Now here comes the fun part. Else if bank choice dot equals exit while bank running. Equals true. Thank you for banking with us. All right. I'm not too worried about looks right now. I'm more or less just worried about whether it works. Looks and whatever are fine. Are not my. Okay. I thought that was an error. Nope, that was not an error. Okay. Bank. Welcome to the bank. Balance. Oh. That's check balance. It's check balance. Check balance. Balance is 0. You have 200 in your inventory. Deposit. How much would you like to deposit? I would like to deposit 100. Huh? What's that about? I forgot to add. Equals deposit. Deposit. If deposit is greater than. It's incredible. Also, else system.out.print line. That is not a valid input. That is not a valid input, you idiot. Okay. Let's try this again. Hopefully that bug got bank. Oh, bank. Welcome to the bank. I would like to deposit. How much would I like to deposit? 100. We now have 0 coins in the bank. What is happening here? Why is this going on? Why is it doing the... Okay. Another strange bug. Why is it doing that? Deposit. Player coins minus equals deposit. Deposit plus equals balance. That's weird. We're gonna scanner dot this should be working perfectly fine. I'm not exactly sure why it's not. Player coins minus equals deposit. Deposit plus equals balance. Oh, that's why. Balance plus equals deposit. Duh. Scanner dot next line. Okay. There we go. Bank. Bank should work now. Deposit. How much would I like to deposit? 100. Welcome to the bank. How can we help you? Check balance. Current balance is 100. You have 100 in your inventory. Well, that's a typo that I'm gonna have to fix. But welcome to the bank. How can I help you withdraw? How much would you like to withdraw? Negative 100. Cannot 0 coins. Cannot withdraw negative 0 coins. Negative or 0 coins. Welcome to the bank. How can we help you? I think withdraw. Which would you like to withdraw? 50. Exit. Character. 150. Okay. I'm satisfied with that. Yep. All right. I think I'm going to leave it at that. I've made quite a lot of progress today, and I'm satisfied with what I've done. Ugh.